We're just zipping and sliding, and I don't like it.
Oh. Well, that's not good. I know. And my back is hurting me, so I gotta get something. Sorry. Like it really.
That's not how I do this thing.
That's me, though.
Nobody wants to hear about this.
Oh, that's it?
Boring.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Hello there, Pop Pop.
Hello there.
Hello there, and welcome to Pink Milk, your Star Wars podcast for us superfans.
And those of us who are forced to listen to them.
Today is someday, and someday we're zipping along like Speed Racer. Oh, Trixie.
Mattel? Mattel?
Mattel. Are you ready, Thomas?
I'm ready.
Let's drink up.
Let's drink up.
This is Red 5. I'm going in. I'm going in. Going in. Jedi, like my father before me.
Hello there, Pop Pop.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
You are great.
And how are you people out there doing?
How are you?
How are you? If you're new here,
I can't
welcome.
hear you. How are you?
If you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, welcome back.
Welcome back and thank you.
Welcome back. I feel like I need that in song every time.
Do you though? Just asking.
If you are new here, I'm your host, Bryan. With me, as always, is my better half and your better host, Thomas.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, it's always going to be a good show when we get the 3 hellos.
Well, the 3 hellos are here. Each one of my personalities showed up.
It must be all the drag race we've been watching.
It's been a lot.
It has been. It's all up
and
on...
a lot of commercials.
Oh, my God.
We love you, Rue, though.
If you watch Drag Race on Hulu, make sure you hit the DVR because let me tell you, those commercials are a lot and they're long. It's kind of ruining the show.
I mean, it really is. There's commercials and then there's common attractions, or what do they call them? Trailers for the episodes that MTV is airing right now.
But they don't
count. Anyway, but watch the show. You'll love it.
It is good. It's all makes me feel old. Bunch of twinks, all in their 20s, and we're famous on Instagram. Which good for them. I love it. I don't like the bitter old queens who are like, they're not real drag queens. I'm like, oh, you just sound old.
What is it? Sugar and spice?
Sugar and spice. You know, which my sugar and spice is Deborah Messing. Not Deborah Messing. Not who's Madonna's BFF? Deborah something Italian. Anyways, and Drew Barrymore from Batman Forever. Because they played Sugar and Spice. 2 faces, 2 little ladies. That's my favorite sugar and spice.
And I thought it was code word for drugs.
Oh, is it?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I thought it was.
I don't know. Well, spice is drugs in Star Wars, so there we go.
There you go.
I brought it back to Star Wars.
Well, this is what we came for.
You know what else I can bring it back to very easily?
Tell me.
If you are a patron, you can see these 2 handsome faces right now. And this one, you can extra see my face. You know why, Thomas?
No, Bryan, tell me why.
Well, thanks to our friends over at Manscaped who are sponsoring this very episode. Who are sponsoring this very episode, sent us, thank you, Manscaped, their newest invention. The hedger. The beard hedger.
It's called the beard hedger?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually pretty darn good.
It is great. And you know what? It did this. If you're like me...
Ooh,
I'm lazy.
I
don't want. It's not smooth like butter. It's very close though. But I don't really like to use shaving cream. I don't shave all the time. I was a scruffy looking Nerf herder for a very long time until the mustache came. Well, that's been like 6 years now. But I always had scruff because I don't like to shave and I prefer clippers. Our good friend Will knows how much I like clippers because this guy also tries to cut his own hair in the backyard in front of the window. But thanks to Manscaped, I can now use these really great clippers on my face, and I don't even need a razor, so I can get very close.
You
and
can
then
use them on your head now, too.
Maybe I should try that.
Yeah.
Keep in touch till next week. Let's see how this goes.
He may or may not have a beanie on. For those of you that cannot see us, he's got a beanie on today.
But thank you, Manscaped. Head on over to manscaped.com. Use our code PINKBALLS for 20% off your order.
Balls.
20% off your order and free shipping. And go ahead and try that hedger. It's fantastic.
I have to say, I'm really impressed the quality of this product.
Oh, yeah.
Both the Manscaped and now the Hedja. I mean, just they're heavy, and it's just, you can tell.
Yeah.
We've bought a lot of clippers over the years, and nothing compares to the quality of this.
Yeah, honestly,
product.
they really are great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Thomas,
I do. I've heard of him.
he's a great guy.
Very great.
My friend, my boyfriend, my husband, Thomas,
Nice guy.
today did something that I don't think he's ever done before.
No, he is not.
What'd you do today, Thomas?
I watched the show by myself.
The Bad Batch.
I forgot what it was called. Just kidding. Of course I knew what it was called. I have it written on my hand. Yes, I did. So, Brian, we have not discussed.
Mm-mm.
We have not had a debriefing because it was while you were not here, clearly.
Yeah.
And we have not had an opportunity to speak since. So.
Yeah, today's episode 4 of season 2 of Bad Batch was called Faster, which, let me tell you, I did not get to this episode fast. I don't know if I've ever been this late to a Star Wars before. I did not watch it until today. And at the time of this recording, we also fell behind yet again. Seems to be the way of the weeks.
So
it's
wouldn't
Monday.
that mean that we're on time then? Because it only comes out on Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. So, hey, we're ahead of schedule in my book.
Ding. Okay, what did you think of the episode? I'm very curious. I feel like I know.
Oh, you exactly know. And anybody who's been listening for the last few weeks, you know exactly. All I can say is, if you remember from last week how aggravated I was that Omega and the crew did not show up for their work, they never showed up in the episode.
Half of
But
them
I
did.
was right. She was in a bar and she was studying because the episode opens with her in a bar. And two things I will know.
Playing the Jurek.
Exactly. All I could think is they're around a little cocktail table. There's beer bottles and wine bottles in the background there. And the minute I saw it, I just was like, huh. But I do have to say this. They seem to have toned her face down a little bit. She doesn't have the same edge she had the last couple of... Well, I'm sorry, not last week's episode because we know she wasn't here. But the first time I saw her, they made her actually a very pretty 20-year-old now. So... Anyway.
Well, maybe she wasn't hungover. Maybe she was actually buzzed this episode, and that's why it's called Faster. She's like, she's got her wine. I've got wine right now. She's like, yeah, my
Drink
name
up,
is
Omega.
and I say shots. Just like
she looks
blowjob.
like a shots girl.
I think
Yeah.
Omega would be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I do. So that's the first thing I thought. Do you want me to keep going?
I do. The basic premise of the episode, if you haven't seen it, which if you haven't seen it, why you're listening to this now, but if you haven't, you're one of those people who don't mind spoilers, which I guess they're out there. We half the Bad Batch is out on some mission. We don't know what. And Sid calls Tech, Omega, and Wrecker off to the races, quite literally. It's almost like pod racing, but it's not pod racing. And we meet a new planet called Saphatoma. Liked it. And she basically gets in a lot of trouble and almost sells herself into indentured servitude to a Force Awakens boss grip-off guy. Because like The Force Awakens and J.J. Abrams, get ready for some slight shade, thought he could do Star Wars better than George Lucas. So he created a Bosk lookalike who's just bigger. And he's cool, but he's no Bosk. Sorry, that's my J.J. Abrams shade for the episode.
And I thought I was looking at Thanos at first, truthfully.
Oh.
When I saw him coming in, he had very Thanos face-like. From the behind, it looked like a helmet of a stormtrooper at first.
Okay.
I was like, wow, that's pretty cool they used. And then I saw his face, I'm like, oh, Thanos. Ah,
Oh
Thanos.
God, that's not doing well for JJ because like if
Mhm.
he thinks he should go to Marvel for inspiration, no tea, no shade to our
But if you look at the
our
eye
fans
set
of
and the
Marvel.
face structure,
Oh,
it
I
was
can see it.
Thanos.
I can see it. I don't remember that dude's name, and I don't remember what those aliens are called, but that's okay. We also met Tay Zero,
Mm-hmm.
who that droid, he was cool looking.
He was sassy.
He was very sassy. I was here for him. He looked like he reminded two characters. Let's go back to Star Wars. I don't think you've seen these episodes, but in season 6 of the Clone Wars, Yoda goes on this thing. He goes on like basically, I think he does a bunch of what are those super shrooms called that people are now doing in South America, and it makes you throw up, but you're supposed to have like crazy visions. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what? I feel confident and great about saying I have no idea.
Okay. So Yoda went and tripped some balls in some forest and then met the Wills, who are like these, I think there's 5 like masked lady spirit things who basically tell him how the force works. Then he like has a bad trip out moment. I've never tripped, right? I think that's what's called when you do hallucinogenics. I've never done it, so I'm just telling you this from what I hear it's like to do because I've again never done them.
Yoda told him.
But he like had a bad trip and fought Smoke Monster Gollum version of Yoda, the dark side version of Yoda. It was great. So his this new Tay Zero reminded me of those people. But last night I was also watching a history of the Beast Wars because come July, I'm very excited to be future disappointed in the new Transformers movie of Beast Wars and Beast Machines. So again, very stoked because I love Beast Wars. I love Beast Machines. Bob Ford wrote some great stories. So future me is very excited, but future me is disappointed in the movie that I just saw because we all know what Transformers movies are like. Unless it's like Bumblebee. Then it's going to be great. I love Bumblebee. Anyhow, in that history, I've already forgot the name of the animation studio that did Beast Wars, but they had just come off Reboot. And there was a character in Reboot, some jester-looking lady. And anyways, long story short, Tay Zero's face looks like this lady. Which lady? Jester person from Reboot. A show you've never watched and probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Tay Zero was the race car droid.
Oh, okay. I thought his name. Oh, okay.
Or
I didn't
Teo.
catch his name. I wasn't watching the subtitles.
It was moving too fast.
It was moving too fast. I just thought he was sassy, and I thought possibly he was on our team.
Oh, I think so. I think that racer droid also doubles as a gay pleasure droid. He's probably he was just off camera in Andor. Remember when Andor opened and we went to the red light district? There's probably a Tay Zero droid over there. Tay Zero droid, your pleasure droid. Leave it to the gays to make a nice
Why do I
child
work so
show.
hard to try to put them back together again?
Oh my god, definitely Tech. And Tech is a dirty, filthy pig. That dude, like, he's got his long armor because he's got like those fisting tattoos, those rings. Like, he's gotten way up in there.
Alrighty then, back to the episode. Brian, what did you feel about the crash scene and how that all went down and how it was actually kind of ignored a little bit?
The crash scene? What are you talking about?
Yeah, when Tay? Basically he cheated, the other team cheated, but they never knew that he had cheated and crashed. They never recognized it. They never spoke about it. They just evaluated it.
They did. I think someone probably knew somewhere along the line. I mean, Sebulba played
But they never
that.
even mentioned it.
They didn't.
I mean, I
Sebulba
thought that
played
was a lot of like, why would you have gone to all that trouble if you weren't going to mention it? That should have been part of it.
Because I think the episode. Okay, look. What did you like this episode? Yes or no?
I didn't not like the episode, but I feel myself saying the same thing every time we get on here.
F-I-L-L-E-R.
Yeah, it could have been anywhere in the sequence of the shows.
Yeah,
I feel like everything is a standalone episode so far. I feel like we are not building anything.
Oh, well, I would say I agree with you. They are standalone episodes,
Thank
but
you.
they are leading to something.
I hope so.
So, okay, quick side tangent. We are watching, like everyone, The Last of Us. Great show.
Mm-hmm. I can really say that now.
Yeah. Great show. Love it. The writing is beautiful. The acting is beautiful. The cinematography, beautiful. The special effects, beautiful. Looks very expensive. R.I.P. Anna Torv. Also, sorry. if I ruin
Yeah.
that show for you. But this is not a Last of Us
Everybody
podcast.
keeps dying.
Yep. So, anyway, I think you mentioned something last night. You're like, oh, I don't know anything going on. My husband is a viewer who wants to know everything going on. You don't always love the journey of discovering. You find it, I feel you find it tedious and slow.
Yes, I do. But I would like a gentle pointing to where we possibly are going.
Mm-hmm.
Let me have a pointing of what the mystery is. I don't like to be like, oh, it ended still. Have no
Yeah.
idea.
Okay, so today's episode, I can see how someone call it filler. I did not find it. I am very upset that it took me so long to get to this episode. I really, really, really enjoyed this episode.
Well, it's a shame they didn't start off with it. They could have.
So far, they really could have started with any of these episodes. It wouldn't have mattered.
Probably not the second one because the stars weren't there. So that probably wouldn't have been a good one. I mean,
I
in
think
this
that would've
case,
been
it would have been the third one, right?
I think that
Because
would have
there
been
was
a great
double.
move. Yeah.
Okay.
I will say that I see where you're coming from with filler if you're looking for those kinds of things. But what I loved about this episode is on the surface, it's just a race car episode. And okay, droid's out. So here's Tech who can do it. And Omega believes in her team more than they believe in themselves in a way. And she sets it all up basically and always does the right thing and wants to free her friend Sid, who, as I said, right, she was going to sell herself into servitude basically. She bet herself away and lost because they were cheating, which I agree. They didn't really.
I mean, they
mention
just
that
didn't
part.
address it, and they didn't even suspect it.
Yeah. Well, maybe they did suspect it, and they were so suspecting that everyone always cheats.
Right.
Okay, maybe. So Omega wants to rescue Sid, and so that's basically the point of the episode. It's a gambling episode of like who can race faster. Tech steps up, saves the day. Love that we got cheers for Tech. I felt like that was a very big like meta moment for the audience because the audience was very upset that Tech didn't get his moment in season 1, so that made me happy. But what I liked about this episode, down to Tech probably studying at the bar while Wrecker and Omega are bonding over this thing and having their cute little banter about let's eat and their little popcorn snacks they eat. It's more, this season's really about building a family dynamic. So I personally like so far that the team has been split up and we haven't seen them all together because I think we're getting to see different kinds of interactions that we weren't able to see last year because they were all together. And at that time, like Echo was still new to the team. They were still grappling with the idea that their brother left, being Crosshair. And so they were all like up in the air and kind of lost. And they all just got thrown into Ord Mantell with Sid and they're all figuring it out. Well, now they've had a little bit more of a life and we get to see them interacting together. So we were watching this family and the family dynamics forming that we didn't get last year.
Okay. Well, Rita Perlman, what's the name of her character? Sid. Okay. When did she become so like we need to defend her? Last year they didn't seem to have much affinity for her, and then all of a sudden, this year now they're willing to be loyal to her. And as the big, Thanos at the end said,
I know,
she's not exactly a loyal person. So
it's great. No, that's what I love because I think they are forming a family, and Omega right now, I think, sees the best in people. She's a very optimistic character. And so that line at the end made the entire episode worth it for me because to me, it's everything always is going to come back to Omega. Omega is the star of the show and it all comes back to her. So every episode, really, we might have little side tangents, but everything leads to her. At the end of the season, at the end of the series, she needs to go from Alpha to Omega. Right? She needs to start at A and end at Z. So this is all about her journey. Okay. And I think we've seen Crosshair. We saw how dire and sad the galaxy is outside of the Bad Batch, right? So I almost love that they weren't in last week's episode. Now seeing them come back, and we had a very lighthearted episode on the surface. It was like I said, it was just a zoom Speed Racer episode. But then that line at the very end, when the big boss grip-off guy is like, hey, that was really cool of you and admirable of you to save Sid, but just so you know, she's not going to do that for you. Basically is what he said, right? And so I think it was very important to see a lighthearted, jovial, very innocent, very optimistic Omega who sees the best in people, because we are about to turn into a galaxy that did see the best in people into the Empire, where it is all out for themselves. And I feel like Omega's going to have her heart broken at some point this season. I think we're leading into something big with Sid.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be something. Speaking of something, that was our friend Ben Solo down here. Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Ben Solo.
Could have kept that one solo. Didn't need to share it. Yeah, but I wonder, like, where are we going to see Omega? If Sid does somewhere this season, betrays the Bad Batch, and breaks Omega's optimism, who is she going to be after this?
I don't know, but here's a question. Don't you think it's a little funny that is such a young... I mean, I know she's 20 or 30 now, but let's just go with you think she's 12. That she's, allowed to make bets, doubling things, and people are listening to her. I have a 12-year-old. Oh, no, he's 13. I can't imagine really listening to him. I love him, but we certainly wouldn't take any of his plans that he wants to, put our family on the line. Greatest kid in the world.
Hey, future Jack, when you're back listening to these episodes,
I love you, dude.
When we're dead, your father said that, not me.
I did. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, look back.
You're 13 now, so you're a little bit better.
Future Jack, you're like, oh yeah,
Let's just say I'm not going to trust you with the keys to the gate.
That's true. We have a little punch code into our door, and it was Jack years ago who told the entire neighborhood, like, the code to our front door.
And at the other house, the keys to the gate.
Oh my God. Yep. Stole the keys to the gate.
Anyway, that's for another episode.
In other words, don't trust your 12-year-olds with big life decisions.
He was young at the time.
He was probably
7,
7, 8,
yeah.
something like that. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think this was filler. I think this episode was a fun, lighthearted romp that was an entertaining watch that was putting future, like, breadcrumbs back. So when we get to another thing, we're like, ooh, this is where it's all coming from.
It was a nod to little Anakin Skywalker.
It was the pod racing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I was here for that.
They even looked like those machines, too.
Yep. And even before pod racing in The Phantom Menace, and I believe it was on Planet Ord Mantell, but the old Droids cartoon where Boba Fett came in, because he was on that show once, and Boba Fett's going to come into this season, so we're going to hop onto the speculation station here in a minute.
Boba Fett's going to come to Omega's?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. But there was a pod racing, basically, also this. I forget what this kind of racing was called. God, we're terrible podcasters.
Well,
If you're looking for facts, we're bad podcasters. I can't even talk.
Thank you. Next.
Thank you, Ariana. If you're looking for a good time and a laugh, though, this is the right spot for you.
If you come for a good time.
But yeah, no, there was also pod racing in that. But they like raced in tubes. It was very cool. All the way back to probably 1985, maybe 1986 when Droids came out. So yes, speculation station land. I do think we're going to meet young Boba Fett this season.
Okay.
Because remember last year, we found out that Omega is also not a clone of a clone. She's the only other straight descendant of Jango.
Oh,
and
that's right. You think that she's related
well,
to
she
Boba
is.
Fett.
I mean, they definitely are. She's a clone of Boba Fett. They are the same genetics.
Okay.
So Boba Fett was the first non-altered clone from Jango Fett, and Omega was the last.
Wouldn't that be cool if we see her live animated?
Oh my God!
In the Boba Fett series.
Oh my God! Oh. Girls can dream, honey. Girls can dream.
I mean, she could be 20 or 30 there too, if she'd like. But the rate they're aging this chick, she
might be dead.
Sorry.
No, but I worry for her that Sid is going to backstab her around the same time she meets young Boba Fett, who is not a good dude at this point in time. Very bad, very evil, and I do not want him to influence her. But that's the future I'm saying, that she's going to start to go down a dark path. And as Padme would say, you're going down a path I cannot follow. You're breaking my heart. And I want Wrecker to say that line to Omega just like that. Go to the school of Padme. You're breaking my heart. every time I think that, I think of her
Well, I'm here for it.
frown
I'd like to see this.
and Padme's like perfect eyebrows that are like perfectly arched down. One of my favorite parts of that whole thing, the eyebrow acting. That girl could work them eyebrows all day long. Yeah, so I don't know. I love this episode, and I'm really upset that it took me almost a week to watch it. I can't believe it took me that long to watch a Star Wars.
Well, the good news is you're closer to the next one coming out.
I am. And I will say, I don't see myself getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning to watch the show like I do come March 1st. Get ready. Every Wednesday, 3:30 wake up times because The Mandalorian is coming back.
3:30?
Maybe 4.
Okay.
I feel like maybe Mandalorian episodes are going to be longer. All these shows have gotten longer since Mando started, so I'm curious.
Good. Okay.
But as I said on Wednesday during our live stream, all I really can think about is Boba Fett. I mean, that I think also affected how I watched the shows. I knew that trailer had come out the Monday before this episode came out, and all I care about is The Mandalorian. Literally. Don't care about my husband. Sorry, babe. Don't care about my children. Sorry, kids. Sorry, future Jack listening back to this.
Don't care about the dogs.
Don't. Sorry, Ben Solo sleeping down here below my feet. I only care about my boy Din Djarin and watching that amazing hunk of a man on The Last of Us.
Be in there.
Cobb Vanth, oh yeah, honey, they are husbands.
They were not in. He was not in the coming attractions though.
It doesn't matter. They got because those coming attractions.
Oh, it matters. He's not in the first 2 episodes. That's for sure.
We don't know that
because we saw it all.
And wherever Din Djarin is, Cobb Vanth is always in his heart, in his mind, and in his pants.
He wasn't in Boba Fett.
Yes, he was.
He was.
Yes.
Not Din Djarin.
Yes.
No, Mando was, but not the other guy. What's his name?
Cobb Vanth? Yes, he was.
He was?
Yes. Din Djarin showed up he got all the people from Mos Pelgo to help because he used his like BDE energy. And he's like, remember Cobb Vanth was dating that young twink?
Him.
And he was like, the twink's like, I'm the deputy here. I've been in Cobb Vanth's pants for the past several months. He's my man now. And Cobb Vanth's like, bye, child. Bye. My real man is here. And he like ditched him. And then he got shot. And Cobb was like, that made that breakup easier. And then Cobb Vanth got shot by Cad Bane. And then at the end...
Is he dead now, too?
No, remember in the flashback scene, he was in the Bacta tank getting healed because he's the future mayor of... He's the new going to be... They are painting the picture that Boba Fett doesn't like being the king, the major domo, or whatever. What does he call him? The magistrate of Tatooine. And they're setting it up that Cobb Vanth is going to do that. So these 2 kings, we're going to have the king of Mandalore and the king of Tatooine, a power couple. Bringing the world together through their love
Maybe they'll
of
bring
gayness.
The planets together.
I hope so. 2 gays can bring planets together. We're that powerful. Can y'all believe it? Tom didn't remember Cobb Vanth was in Book of Boba Fett. You know how much my phone blew up during the Book of Boba Fett? Like, I feel
People, if you heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 1,000,000 times.
And if you're
one
new
ear, out the other.
If you're new here and you listen to more than this one episode, you're going to hear my husband say that a lot.
You will. And I'll mess up the names a lot, too.
But I will say I was very touched.
Or I'll call the real actors' names.
Which I don't know who the real actors' names are most of the time. Sometimes.
Some of them. When they're,
sometimes
mainstream movie stars, I do.
I don't.
That's okay.
They're Star Wars people to me forever and always. So, you know what?
No, what?
I think we're good here.
Okay.
I think we've said everything that needs to be said.
Not everything.
Well, we
do you
got
want to keep staying on the air?
No, we got to leave something for next week. So, if you enjoyed this and listening to it and you want to see us in this newly trimmed beard, head on down to the show notes below. Check out our Patreon, $5 a month.
My pink milk shirt.
And you don't want to look at... You know how some people, my eyes are up here? You're going to want your eyes up there because my husband is very handsome. And he alone is worth $5 a month just to look at that beauty. Just look at the camera real quick.
Just $5?
Well, I did say earlier I only care about the Mandalorian. So maybe when the Mandalorian's over, I'll go, oh my God, my husband's hot. You need to pay $100 a month.
Oh, get in when you can, folks.
From Patreon to OnlyFans. Anyways, check out the show notes below.
Oh, that's an idea. Star Wars OnlyFans.
You know what we could do,
I don't even know what OnlyFans is, but I know
porn.
that it is not just porn.
Yes, it is. I
No,
think
it's
so.
not. I thought a lot of movie stars do it.
No, that's Cameo, honey.
Oh, no. I don't think so.
Oh, I think it is. But we could do.
Sonya from The Real Housewives of New York does it.
Well, isn't she probably a whore?
And Denise
Which is why
Richards
we like
is
her.
doing it.
And she's probably a whore too, which is why we like her. Hey,
We
on
don't judge.
No, on Pink Milk, the word whore, capital W, capital H, capital O, capital R,
Means
capital
you
E.
go, girl.
Exactly. We praise that here. That is not an insult.
No.
That is high praise. However, maybe we can be, it might be on there, but what if it's not? We could be OnlyFans first Cobb Vance role-playing fantasy land.
Well, since we're not doing OnlyFans, what are we doing?
Patreon.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think anyone wants to see that on Patreon.
No.
Nope. So where can people find us, Pop-Up?
I don't know. I have no idea. Hey, I just show up in the green room.
You can follow me and the show at Serving Pink Milk on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, where I talk Mandoverse because I finally found my way into TikTok. I'm very excited. Again, thank you for listening. We appreciate you. Check out that Patreon if you are so interested. And thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this episode.
Thank you, Manscaped.
Are you ready, Thomas?
I'm ready, Brian.
Mitch drank all of his wine already, so
Mine's
drink
empty.
up.
Drink up.